Today, we discuss a card going on in the UFC Apex that has no stakes, no stars, and frankly, it's only happening to fill a spot for ESPN. This is going to be a quick breakdown. There's not more I can say. All of this and more on today's episode of Matter of Fact MMA. What's up? What's happening? Let's go. What's up, guys? We right back at it. We right back with it. It's your boy Matt, and we here to go ahead and break down UFC Apex. I believe this is like UFC Vegas 90 something. This card really doesn't matter. I still have AirPods in, and I really don't know why. Nevertheless, let's get into this. This ain't good. In the main event, not the opening bout, Marcin Tybura will step in the octagon with Sergey Spivak. That's your main event of this show. I got Marcin Tybura. I think that against an opponent that's willing to just lay on the ground and let Spivak do Spivak things, yeah, he looks like he's alright. But Marcin Tybura is not really that good of a fighter at all. But if he goes down to the ground, I think he can get back up. Or I think he can lay them hands on Spivak before it goes to the ground. Either way, I got Marcin Tybura. Let's move on. In the co-main event, or at least as it reads on the UFC website, Damon Jackson, the hairline master himself, Mr. New Strands, Mr. I Got My Hair Did, steps in the octagon with Chepe Mariscal. I got Mariscal to go out there and get the win, probably by knockout or stoppage. Let's move on. We got Danny Barlow stepping in there against Nikolay Vinchinkov. I got Danny Barlow. Let's move on. We have Chris Gutierrez stepping in there against short notice opponent. He was supposed to be facing Basharat, but instead he's stepping in there with Kang Lee. I got Chris Gutierrez because he's had a full training camp and this guy's coming in on short notice. Chris Gutierrez has had a decent strength of schedule. I got Chris Gutierrez. Let's move on. We have Yana Santos stepping in there against Chelsea Chandler. I got Chelsea Chandler because I think outside of someone like Norma Dumont, Chelsea Chandler does work in a Chelsea Chandler way. She's not really that good, but she'll scrap. She'll throw hands. So I'm going along with Chelsea Chandler. Let's move on. We have Toshomi Kazama stepping in there against Charampalos Gorigvov. Or, I'm sorry. Look, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I got Charalampos to get the win. Let's move on. Sorry about disrespecting these good fighters. It's not their fault. But the UFC got to come with something a little bit better. I mean, come on, bro. Anyway, we got Carol Rosa stepping in there against Panini Kanziad. I'm actually going to go with an underdog pick. I'm going with Panini to get the win. Let's move on. We have Johanta Danez stepping in there against Carl Williams. I got Carl Williams. He tends to do work. The wrestling is superb. He generally has a gas tank, or he can at least get it to the ground till he gets his win back. So I'm going along with Carl Williams. Let's move on as I'm checking my notes. We have Youssef Zalal stepping in there against Jarno Aarons. I got Youssef Zalal. That's probably not a stretch. And finally, we have Stephanie Luciano stepping in there against Talida Alisar. I'm going to go with Alisar to get the win. And there it is. That is the UFC Apex card going down this Saturday night. I wish I could make it funner. I wish I could give you some cool hot takes. I wish I had anything to say about this card, but I don't. So we're probably just going to go ahead and end it here, and I'll be right back with you with a video that's going to be about something a little bit funner to finish off your week. So In the meantime, if you have any stakes you can think of off this card, if there's anybody on this card that you're thinking about watching, if there's somebody that might have crept in your DMs and you're like, yo, Matt, this person crept in my DMs and I'm trying to see this fight, let me know. If you happen to be a big fan of any of these ladies or gents on this card, then you let me know. If I made a pick wrong, you let me know. If you're excited for this at all, let me know. Or if you're going to be doing something else outside of watching this, let me know what you're going to be doing. Either way, just let me know. And once again, I do want to thank you for joining me for another episode of Matter of Fact MMA. And I'll check you next time. Peace.